Students, today we start the lesson from potassium permanganate. So we are discussing about important compounds of transition elements. One of the important compound of transition element is potassium permanganate. It is the compound of manganese, Mn. Let's start potassium permanganate. First, preparation of potassium permanganate. So actually potassium permanganate is a very good oxidizing agent. It is prepared from pyrolusite. It is the ore. It is the ore of manganese. So potassium permanganate is prepared from pyrolusite, which is the molecular formula MnO2. The preparation involves two steps. First one, conversion of MnO2 to potassium manganate. So this is manganese dioxide, MnO2 pyrolusite அப்படிங்கிறது MnO2 உடைய molecular formula manganese dioxide. So in first step it is converted to potassium manganate, K2MnO4. This is potassium manganate. So MnO2 என்னவா கன்வெர்ட் பண்றோம்? So potassium manganate கன்வெர்ட் பண்றோம். So first powdered ore is fused with KOH. Fused means melted and mixed with KOH, potassium hydroxide, in the presence of air or oxidizing agents like potassium nitrate, KNO3, or potassium chlorate. So we are mixing the fused MnO2 ore with KOH in the presence of air or some oxidizing agents like potassium nitrate or potassium chlorate. So you can get a green colored potassium manganate. We can get a green colored potassium manganate. This is the equation. MnO2 plus KOH in the presence of oxygen will form potassium manganate, which is green in color along with water. The next step is oxidation of potassium manganate to potassium permanganate. Oxidation process. So oxidation can be carried out by two different ways. So oxidation of potassium manganate. We have prepared potassium manganate. So K2MnO4 is potassium manganate. அதை என்ன பண்ண போகிறோம்? KMnO4 potassium permanganate oxidize பண்ண போகிறோம். So potassium permanganate thus obtained can be oxidized in two different ways, either by chemical oxidation method or electrolytic method. So chemical oxidation method, so here chemical like ozone or chlorine can be used for the oxidation. In the electrolytic method, electric current is used for oxidation. So first we see chemical method. In this method, potassium manganate is treated with ozone or chlorine. So ozone or chlorine is used as oxidizing agent to oxidize potassium manganate to potassium permanganate. So when we use ozone O3 as an oxidizing agent, we can get potassium permanganate like this. So when we use chlorine, potassium permanganate will be formed by this way. Next method, electrolytic oxidation method. So here oxidation is carried out electrolytically. In this method, aqueous solution of potassium manganate is electrolyzed in the presence of little alkali. So little alkali. So alkali means base. So K2MnO4 potassium manganate in aqueous solution is split into 2K plus and MnO4 2 minus, then water. So aqueous solution the method, so water splits into H plus ion and OH minus ion. Then manganate ions are converted into permanganate ions at anode. So at anode, manganate ion, which is green in color, is oxidized to permanganate ion, which is purple in color. So permanganate, potassium permanganate பார்த்தீங்கன்னா so dark purple color இருக்கும். So dark violet color னு சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா, so அந்த கலர்ல இருக்கும். That is potassium permanganate. So here H2 is liberated at cathode. So this reaction is happening at anode. So at cathode H2 is liberated, hydrogen gas, in such a way. So இங்கே லிபரேட் ஆகிற 2 எலக்ட்ரான்ஸ், இங்கே 1 எலக்ட்ரான் லிபரேட் ஆகுது. 2 மேக்னெட் அயன் ஆக்சிடைஸ் ஆச்சு அப்படின்னா 2 எலக்ட்ரான்ஸ் ரிலீஸ் ஆகும். அந்த 2 எலக்ட்ரான்ஸை 2 ஹைட்ரஜன் ஆட்டம்ஸ் accept பண்ணிட்டு hydrogen molecule கேஸாக liberate ஆகும். Okay, the purple colored solution is concentrated by evaporation and forms crystals of potassium permanganate on cooling. So அந்த சொல்யூஷனே பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னா green color solution will become purple color. So அந்த purple color solution ஹீட் பண்ண அப்படின்னா you can get crystals of purple colored potassium dichromate. Let's see the physical properties of potassium permanganate. Potassium permanganate exists in the form of dark purple crystals which melting point of potassium permanganate is 513 Kelvin. It is sparingly soluble in cold water like potassium dichromate, and it is fairly soluble in hot water. This is the physical properties of potassium permanganate. Let's discuss about the structure of potassium permanganate. Potassium permanganate கொடுக்கல, manganate ion மட்டும் உங்களுக்கு கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. So manganate ion exists in tetrahedral geometry. So manganese ion